It is my honor to introduce our next speaker. Bryan Williams is a service consultant, trainer, and author. He has facilitated workshops and delivered keynotes worldwide for various companies in diverse industries. Bryan was the Global Corporate Director and Training of Organizational Effectiveness for the Ritz-Carlton Hotel Company. He holds degrees and certifications in business administration, hotel restaurant management, and adult education, including a Doctor of Management in Organizational Leadership. Bryan is the creator of the popular BWTV training series and author of 2 books on service excellence. Most of all, Bryan is very compassionate about helping companies reach high levels of service and organizational excellence. Please welcome to the stage my very dear friend, Dr. Bryan Williams.
Good morning, ISPA. My ISPA journey started here at the Venetian over 8 years ago, and I've been hooked ever since. I have so many friends, colleagues, and clients that I've been connected with, so I want to thank you. Lynn, thank you. Thank you, ISPA Board, for giving me the privilege to serve you today. Now, there are certain places in the world that I truly consider to be sacred. In that moment, when someone needs to be cared for, healed, and pampered, it is a sacred one that spa professionals should never take for granted. Now get this, if this place is sacred, then I honor where I work, I honor my guest, and I honor my brand. Those 3 things. I honor where I work, I honor my guest, and I honor my what? My what? All right, let's start with work. Stop. This is not a party. That's Thursday night is the party. Work. Whatever your craft is, whatever your job is, you have to love it, know about it, and strive to re-earn your job every day. Almost like you're a day laborer. Each day you get to come to work, not that you have to come to work, but each day that you get to come to work, re-earn it. No sense of entitlement. Just take that as a privilege that you get to honor your craft every single day. That's number 1. Number 2, your guest. Honor your guest. Let's focus on the beauty of each person that we serve. Because if this ground is sacred, then everyone who sets foot here is sacred. Would you agree? In your spa, every single person who comes into your spa, they're sacred, majestic, regal. Everyone, not 3 groups. Some people have this mentality that they have different groups of customers and guests and clients. Like there's group A, who you love. If you could only have guests like the ones in group A, you would be so happy. You serve them every day, twice on Sunday. They're so nice. And then group B, they're Michael, they're okay. You know, there's nothing big. And then group C, drama. I mean, they just complain. From the moment you see the name on the call ID, you're like, I should have called in sick today. If you honor your guests, if you honor your craft, if you honor your work, if this place is truly sacred, then guess what? It doesn't matter if it's group A, group B, or group C, it's still the same exceptionally high version of yourself. Make sense? Otherwise, you'll become schizophrenic. Doing 3 different versions of yourself, you're not going to be sure who you are. Now, thirdly, my brand. Honor your brand. Each person in this room, you are a company. Whatever your name is your name, Inc. Your name, LLC. Your name, Incorporated. One of my jobs when I was 15, I had a gentleman, his name was Charles Defoucault, and we used to call him Mr. Difficult. He was from straight out of Paris. You know that movie Straight Outta Compton? He was straight out of Paris. And he said to me, listen, now I was a dishwasher, mind you. He said to me, listen, whenever you decide to leave this job as a dishwasher, I don't care if it's 6 months from now or 6 years from now, there should be evidence you were there. And I'm thinking, does he want me to leave dead bodies? What kind of a place is this, Frank? No, the thing about evidence is that it's not a theory, is it? Evidence is not a concept. Evidence is something you can see. Evidence is something you can touch. It's evidence someone said, I did that. He wanted me to leave a standard, a process that got improved. Someone who I recruited into the organization who turned out to be good, not the bad ones. Now, I remember distinctly that in the back of this restaurant, it was always disheveled. There was never anything organized properly. The plates were here, and the cups were there, and the bowls were there. But the Human Resources Office had the best invention in the history of forever: a label-making machine. Your boy went, and I got the label-making machine, and I went label-making crazy. Cray-cray, straight cray-cray. I labeled everything. Labeled cups, the bowls, the spoons, labeled everything. Now I went back years later, and guess what? Labels were still there. Is that evidence? So my question here for you today in beautiful Las Vegas at the Venetian is, if you were to leave your jobs today, and please don't leave your jobs today. It would not be good timing. But if you were to leave your job today, would anyone know you were in that job? What evidence? So that's what, challenge your team with that. How would we know you were here? What contribution did you make, right, Don? Absolutely. Now, I want to close with a poem that I wrote earlier this year. And it's about the spa work environment. And it's called Sacred Ground. In fact, in your bag, there's a miniature version of the Sacred Ground poster that's a gift for you. So I want to share this poem with you. It says, this is where healing takes place. This is where caring takes place. This is where the ultimate expression of hospitality takes place. Everything I say and do should declare that I see you, I honor you, and you have unconditional worthiness. Let there be no gossip. Let there be no negativity. Let us only lift each other up as we lift up those we take care of. Let us be grateful that there are people who entrust us with their health, people who rely on us and our gifts. May we never take that for granted or grow complacent. This ground is not sacred because of my degrees or certifications or expertise. No, it is sacred because caring happens here. Healing happens here. Love happens here. From this day forward, I will consistently care for my guests, care for my colleagues, and care for myself. As long as I have breath, I will do everything I can to keep this ground sacred. That's sacred ground. Now, if you'll indulge me, let's all stand up just real quick. I would love it. Now, I know that on the screen you may have the words for the last two sentences, but I would be so incredibly grateful if together, if you repeat some words after me. So I'm going to say a phrase and you repeat after me. Sounds good? Yeah. From this day forward, I will consistently care for my guests, care for my colleagues, and care for myself. As long as I have breath, I will do everything I can to keep this ground sacred. Thank you. Thank you.